All right, here's the lightweight contender, former University of Northern Colorado wrestler Justin Gaethje. We've spent a lot of time with this young man. We both think he is one of, if not the most exciting fighter in the sport today. But he doesn't lean on those wrestling chops. He's worried about wrestling fatigue, and the results certainly speak to him having the right approach, though.
As you said, John, University of Northern Colorado wrestler, All-American.
Right.
He was an All-American, but to this point, he has not scored one takedown. He doesn't need to. He wants to go in there and he wants to fight. He said he shows up to put on a highlight. His nickname's the highlight, and he has earned that and is justified every time he steps foot in the octagon. Just a fantastic mixed martial artist with a full toolbox of skill at his disposal.
And when he has faced adversity, he has come back stronger than ever. Ask his recent victims, James Vick and the aforementioned Edson Barboza. Well, he still owns the record for the longest title reign in UFC history, nearly 2,500 days. Anderson the Spider Silva, and I guess, DC, with no mandatory retirement age, this guy might go forever.
Anderson Silva is one of the greatest fighters of all time. One of the guys that when you think of mixed martial arts, you think of the UFC, you immediately think of the Spider. You think of the highlight reel, winning the belt from Rich Franklin, the up kick on Vitor Belfort, the knee against Stephen Bonner, the bobbing and weaving against Forrest Griffin. He has a highlight reel a mile long, one of the most fantastic martial artists the sport has ever seen.
And still proving to be competitive in his mid-40s. That is the goal again tonight. One of the best to ever do it, Anderson the Spider Silva. Anderson the Spider Silva, ready to go, and so are we for our main event. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Anderson the Spider Silva!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here's the start of round one. Anderson Silva and his infectious energy just permeating this building. Always a big-time feel in the arena. When one of the greatest of all time is in the octagon. Anderson Silva here early round one. Oh, beautiful jab there from Gaethje, who just might be the most watchable fighter in the UFC.
It's so fun to call a Justin Gaethje fight. People think he's reckless. People think he's a wild man. But Trevor Whitman has him locked in. His technique is beautiful when he strikes.
Right on the button.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
So more output, at least in the early going. Circling to his right.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Oh, nice.
Gaethje gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
He better check. That leg's getting beat up.
Oh, look at him snap off the jab. That's pretty to watch. Beautiful employment of the jab here. Silva's strike attempt there is blocked.
Got that single collar tie.
Immediately gets the underhook. Well, you see the numbers there, bottom of your screen, outlining just how effective he has been with the jab here tonight. He established it early. That was a big thing for his camp coming in, and they certainly have done their homework. Let's see where he goes from here. Oh, heavy kick downstairs. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Well, nice job by Gaethje to land and then roll with the punches. We talk a lot about his legendary chin, but maybe he doesn't get enough. Connection like that. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Ooh!
Oh, nice elbow.
All right, so the big storyline in this one is offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And Gaethje's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Just out of range with that right hand. All right, now Gaethje in a single collar tie.
He's hurt bad.
All right, so Anderson Silva striking has been on point here tonight, and this crowd almost waiting with bated breath to see if he can close the show.
That's limited to Anderson, right?
And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Oh, big elbow. Massive left hand. Oh, beautiful combination for Gaethje. Just out of range with that uppercut. Nice punch from the clinch by Silva, lands flush. Well, Gaethje's swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's gonna do to stay in this fight.
Trying to stay in this fight. Solid punch by him there. Oh, that's a big connection for Justin Gaethje, and really just loves being in that octagon. I'm not sure anybody loves fighting as much as Gaethje.
People don't enjoy being in someone's face, getting punched and landing punches as much as Justin Gaethje. He's right where he wants to be.
Well, Silva's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
He's got to go chase that finish down now.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Final seconds of round one. Gaethje's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Oh, we'll see how it goes here in round two. Anderson Silva versus Justin, the highlight Gaethje. Oh! Huge kick to the head.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, he snaps off the jab yet again. Beautiful use of the jab, really, start to finish tonight. Did it in the previous round and picking up right where he left off here. That shot is blocked by Gaethje. with the strikes here off his back. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Constantly a moving target. Oh, big shots raining down. Making all these shots count. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Gaethje's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Gaethje gets back up. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. And he should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this...
Right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot. Oh, nice shot.
Oh! Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
All right, now it seems as though the referee has closed his distance, monitoring the action closely. I think there's potential to stop this fight due to swelling right here.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. And it's in the reactions, right? Every time he gets hit now, he turns away. He moves away from the fight. If you're a fighter, you do not want to be avoiding the contact. But how could he not when he's been beaten this bad?
Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Gaethje going for the leg kick, he misses. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high.
Shades of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald as these athletes go toe-to-toe, both dealing with cuts and adversity and trying to fight through it. Absolutely incredible result.
So many people say they want to be a fighter. If I'm trying to... Oh!
And there it is!
Oh, my God!
With a massive highlight at the Garden. All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new champion of the world, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Oh, man, the human highlight film, right? I know that's Dominique Wilkins, but this is MMA's version.